And like a lion, out like a lamb. It's just like that. Training camp is over. 10 days in, 10 days out. We on a route to go get this money. You know what we do around this time, about this time, at this time. You know, Flock with the most energetic entity with in the Eagle verse with the Eagle's Nest. There's my Eagle's Nest. Yeah, we over here wilding, man. It's just, Flock the intro today, man. We just getting straight into it. So we got our 10th day of camp. We out of here, and the only thing I'm looking forward to is these games, man. Like, there's nothing else really to look at. But there was a few things to look at camp today. It was light work. It was a quick practice. Just like the presses were quick. We didn't hear much from our boy Jalen Hurts. He said, it was pretty much a lip service day, like boom, pause. He just going through the paces. That's what it feels like. We're trying to focus up on these games. Practice was practice. We know practice is practice. We talk about practice. We talk about practice, bro. You know what I mean? And not only that, the depth charts came out. The one thing that I did notice from the depth chart was the fact that Nicole Dean, of course, is with the ones, but I also like the fact that we're going to see Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith on Saturday. That's one thing we can't say that we're going to see because they're with the second team. And I'm with that. At least as far as this depth chart goes, it's an Eagles depth chart. It's a Nick Sirianni depth chart, which isn't always the most sincerest of things, so we could see anything on Saturday night. It's very highly unlikely that we are going to see any starters on Saturday. We already know how that goes. So let's get into this depth chart. We're going to get into the takes from the day. Takes from practice. Pretty sure everybody's all going through it and all that. But let's just give you the Eagle Maniac breakdowns, and all that. Bradbury seems to like Olamide and that guy, Joe, the new guy. He calls him the new guy, Joe. I'm like, who's the new guy, Joe? Is it Joe King? Nah, it's John King. Who is he talking about, new guy? He's talking about Ngata. I'm like, Ngata's been here like the whole time. Ngata. But I guess new to him being that he wasn't here last season. So you're going to look at that as a new guy, at least if you're a vet, like he is a vet, like he's been here for this long. 2 years? Not that long. But he's been in the league a long time. But not here a long time. So it's still crazy that this dude's been here all camp and he's calling him the new guy. Whatever the case may be, he compares him to A.J. Brown. He's a bigger guy. And once he gets the hang of it, once he gets around the playbook a bit more, once he learns the plays and this, that, and the third, he should be a better receiver. So he likes that guy. And he said Olamide, he likes matching over to Olamide for the fact that he can match his quickness with him. He's not as fast. He's not a faster DB. And in that way, he can test his depth, I guess you could say, as far as going against faster wide receivers. So he said he likes Olamide and Joe Ngata. The other thing he also said was that Jobe has been flashing all practice. He's been the all-star for me this training camp. I believe if we would have given MVP, at least as far as the guys that you weren't expecting to flash, to show out, to do the damn thing, I would say that Josh Jobe would be that guy. I think Josh Jobe has been the MVP of this camp. He's balling out. It seems like everybody's talking about him. He's doing the damn thing. Even Bradbury had to speak to him. He said, Joe, he's faster than me. Like, he's out here doing his thing. So I'm just so happy to hear that Josh Jobe and Kelly Ringo are going to be showing up the backup roles as far as our DBs go. So, it's a beautiful thing. I think we're pretty secure in that DB room. The question that everyone has is what's going on with safety. I even saw somebody in the chat saying that safety, the Eagles have weak safeties and weak linebackers. They better go get Buda Baker. I'm like, who is this guy? Did you not see that the team that he's with just gave him more money? What are you talking about? What the fuck are these people talking about? Sometimes it just drives me crazy. Whatever the case may be, I think we're good. It was secure in all areas. And then they also spoke to during the practice. See, I'm going straight to the practice. Forget the practice, right? Because it's practice. And I wasn't there. And it kind of ticks me off because I got a taste of it. I got to see it on Sunday. I got to see practice and see what everyone's talking about. And now I'm sitting here like Schmo and I can't see a damn practice. I need to get some credentials. I think I'm going to get some credentials. I think I'm changing careers, but we got to keep these lights on, right? Anyway, enough of that. I'm going crazy right now. I'm going super full maniac mode. I needed this therapy because anyway, boom. We got that going. So then they spoke to Reed Blankenship. Reed seems to think that he can credit a lot of his success to James Bradbury, and you just love to hear it. He feels that Bradbury has a wealth of knowledge that he could drop on him, being that he's been around so many other great safeties. And if he's trying to echo or even mirror even a bit of what Bradbury has to offer, man, I love it. It bodes well for us, our team, and the whole safety room going forward. Just this guy said, like Bradbury, How is this dude not top 100? But you know what? He's number one in our hearts. Well, we know Jalen Hurts is number one in our hearts. But you know Bradbury's another one in our hearts. Yeah, because they're all number one to us, right? Yeah. We're going to keep that thing going. So the beautiful thing is teamwork, connection, and just, just our 5 core principles, just everything coming together right now. And I'm loving it. And Reed Blankenship is like, I think this kid's really going to have a breakout season. Like I said, he had an interception the other day. It's not really his forte. He's just known as a short tackler. He covers well, but I mean, damn, if this dude can start racking up the INTs. He also gave credit to Terrell Edmonds also, and just a multitude of guys in this locker room. Reed is that dude, man. He's going to be a real fan favorite. The real fan favorite, though, I mean, we all know Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith is out here going off. And I just can't wait to see him on Saturday night, to see him in this Eagle green, to see him in the Eagle, see him like these two. I saw a play from Jalen Carter also, man. I'm just super hyped that we're going to see these studs. I mean, at least I hope. I can't see them not playing these guys. They're young, and I really want Kobe Dean to get some burn too, because, I mean, this is his first year with the green dot in the NFL, so I feel like he needs burn, but it's just not our forte to place these guys in harm's way in the preseason, at least not our starters, but who knows, anything can happen. This thing is fluid. Things are changing all the time, but I really highly doubt. Damn, this don't y'all, I'm at it, Joe, bro. Sidebar, don't y'all hate these damn playoff shirts? Oh my God. I needed this shirt to say champ, but Mrs. Maniac got this for me, so we love this shirt. Yup. This shirt is awesome. And then you got Kenny G also got up there and spoke a little bit. Kenny G and Jalen Hurts spoke a little bit at the presser. To me, at least, I didn't pick up any highlights. None of those moments that, Jalen Hurts came out here and said something, boom, to blow your mind. Yeah. We love that. We love this. Get us going. Just regular, like I said, real regular degular. And KG stepped up. What I took from him, he said, wow. He said, wow, at the end of the presser, I guess because he was like, damn, I'm out of here this fast. It seemed like everybody wanted to get the flock up out of there, I believe, because it was raining. I know it was raining up here. And, yeah, that was stupid whack. They said something that about Ngata had run with the ones. Carter was with the ones again, but the Ngata with the ones thing, I'm getting mixed messages because I heard one report say that Ngata was with the ones. Then you also heard OZ was with the ones. At least I guess OZ probably started. This is just, speculation at this point. OZ started initially because that's what I heard when they came out with the ones. OZ was with the ones, and then maybe they sprinkled Ngata in with the ones a little bit too. Because according to all reports we're hearing, that Ngata's like the 4th best receiver out there right now, and he's doing his damn thing. I mean, it's just this depth chart, or just the final depth chart, the final roster, man, like the final 53 roster, man. I do not envy these dudes that have to make these decisions. We have a girth of talent in this locker room, and who are we getting rid of, man? Who are we keeping? I wish we could keep all 90-man rosters. Could you imagine that? NFL's freaking stupid. And Morrow's been flashing. Like you heard him yesterday, he's just trying to go out here and destroy something. I can't wait to see him on Saturday. He said him and the Georgia dudes be going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Joe Jack and all. He said he's the only one. He's 1-0 against the Bulldogs. So he was like, not a lot of people would say that. And just, I didn't get into this too much yesterday, but just he sounds so well-spoken, man. Sounds like he gets it. And I heard Dave Zangaro's doing a piece on him, Rookie Surviving Camp or something like that. And it's just like, I gotta look into that, because it seems to be an interesting cat, man. It's weird, like, just even the way he said it yesterday, like, I'm coming out here and just, trying to destroy something. Like, he said it in such a gentlemanly fashion, like he's gonna take people's heads off respectfully, though. You know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy. I just can't wait to see that dude, to see him turn into that savage on Saturday night, man. And I hope I get to see all these things, because similar to training camp, preseason is the same thing. We sit here, we get all stupid hype. Well, at least me. I get crazy hype. And then it's like, all right, enough of that. Let's get over that. Let's get to the next phase. Preseason. Preseason is here. Hype. We're about to see our team play tomorrow night. The night after tomorrow night. See, I'm trying to speed up time. Thanos snap. Let's get Thanos snap. I know why I'm saying that too. Did y'all hear that Wee Man fan? This damn New Jersey Giants drives me crazy, bro. So you got we got that going on Saturday night, and I just hope that we really see these guys. Who knows what's gonna go down? Watching this damn Houston Patriots game, like, what the flock is going on here? Dude, they came on. It was like, what are we in the 80s? It sounded like they were announcing the game over damn walkie-talkie. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, it's pretty much a dub. We've seen a little bit of CJ Stroud. He's not really doing too much out there. I guess tomorrow we're going to see Mariota probably start right tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, we're going to see Mariota start. Get to see a little bit. Mini Maniac is really big on Tanner McKee. I gotta take a look at this. He said he likes his arm, so we're gonna check that out. What else we got before we get up out of here? Oh yeah, so I was also thinking that too. It shouldn't surprise, at least it shouldn't be lost on us that Mariota has been having a better last few days since Toff has been moved down to the threes. A lot of people were saying that, disruption starting from your center can throw everything out of whack, and just like that, the Texans fumbled the ball, I believe, because of this and that. That was a handoff. Is this guy even still in the game, Stroud? If he is, he's got to clean a few things up. But they probably got him up out of there already. So, yeah, man. And just, before we get out of here, just, what I'm saying, a little feather to the haters, just a little prequel for what's to come in the season. But I'm not gonna get too deep into it. It's just, we've been hearing a lot about Jalen Hurts, because it is a Thursday at the end of the day, right? We've been hearing a lot about Jalen Hurts, and he doesn't pass as much as the top guys, and it's just been something that's been getting under my skin. So I got to get this off my chest before we move forward. You feel what I'm saying? So the fact that they're saying that he's not like the top guys because he doesn't throw like him, I believe it's not so much a philosophy of mine. It's just something that I tend to lean on sometimes. You do the least to get the most certain times, right? So in that event, similar to what we did last season, we did the least passing to get the most output. That's what you call, I believe, efficiency, or even being proficient, if you will. You're not exerting all of you're like passing the ball puts the ball in harm's way more often than not. And not just that, talk about maximizing his potential. The dude still threw for, 3,500 yards, something like that, 3,700 yards. 900 yards on the 700 yards on the ground, 4,400 total yards. And but this is the point that I really want to make, that I really want to bring home. We were still one of the highest scoring teams in the league. First, second, third, top three, I believe, right? And we're scoring points, not putting the ball in harm's way. You're not throwing it crazy all over the place. What are we really talking about here? That's what I would call an efficient offense. The name of the game isn't to rack up yards, passing yards, or passing attempts. It's to rack up points. And we're right there. We're doing what we need to do, at least in my estimation. So I just think a lot of these pundits, a lot of these naysayers, a lot of these doubters out there need to put that mind state to bed. But we know we're not. I don't even know what the flock I'm talking about, right? Well, why I'm even addressing this. It's just something I had to get off my chest, because it's been something that's been irking me. Like, the dude that's out here doing work, and you're talking about he doesn't throw like Burrow or Allen. For all accounts and purposes, we hear that he's got an arm. When he was coming out, his arm was compared to Josh Allen's. And I know some of you say, "What the fuck? Are you kidding me?" There's no dude. I can only run it back the way these facts came to me. This is what I heard him coming out. So you talk about his arm. They talk about this, that, and the third. But on the Thursday, we don't want none of this to be heard. We ain't trying to hit none of that. And H1M is just him. And I don't even know how to step back into that. It's just something I've been thinking about for the last few days. But the top 100 came out. Our boy is number 3, the second quarterback on that joint. So we good over here. I'm good with it. If you like it, I love it. Let's get the flock up out of here. To the next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time, an eagle green time, a midnight green time, a Kelly green time, even whatever you want to do with it. But also, what we also got at this time, around this time, about this time, we got questions, man. We got questions. The main question is, how quick can fucking Saturday get here? But now the real question is, man, what you gonna do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you? Play my music? Nope, no music tonight. We just getting the flock up out of here. Peace.